What's going on, guys? Super excited for you to be able to get here on this opportunity webinar tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started within the next 5 minutes or so. We had some Wi-Fi problems, so we're going to wait for the other two members of this call to go ahead and get logged in so we can get this thing started. Appreciate your patience and excited to share what we have in store. So again, this is going to be starting in about 5 minutes. What's going on, guys? If you're just hopping on here, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started in about 3 minutes. Excited to share what we have for you guys. So again, this is going to be started in about 3 minutes. Sorry for the delay. We'll make sure that this is nice and quick because we know that it's Friday night. All right, guys, we're going to wait about another minute. They were able to hop on, and then they got kicked off. So appreciate your patience. You guys understand how technology works. Pretty crazy, actually. I just found out today I have one of my boys in the Philippines every weekend from 8 a.m. to noon. They completely shut off the Wi-Fi everywhere. So we're very blessed to have slow Wi-Fi versus no Wi-Fi. And so again, this is gonna be starting in about another minute, hopefully. And again, appreciate you guys' patience. So yeah, again, super excited. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Um, we're still figuring out a couple things, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the first part, and then we'll go from there. So again, guys, for everybody watching, I encourage you to keep an open mind. And whoever got you on this call, they really like and respect you, and it's something that if you keep an open mind, everybody thinks that there's open and closed doors, but I really believe that every door is an open door, and it's just a matter of being willing enough and being open-minded enough to go check out the room, because you never know, the room could be everything you're looking for. And the worst thing that could happen is you walk into that room and you look around and you don't like it and you just leave and you go to another room. And so, guys, I'm really excited to talk to you today about just this opportunity, this Generation Young opportunity. A lot of you guys don't really know why you're on here, and so I'm definitely excited to share a couple videos with you guys, introduce you to some pretty incredible people, and just really let you know about a movement that's really revolutionizing not only the network marketing industry, but really this world. And so, guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Daniel Schuler. Oh, Corey made it on here. Perfect. Do you want to go ahead and take over?
Sure thing, bro. What'd you touch on, man?
I was just about to get into what you were going to do, so it's all you, brother.
Awesome. Well, sorry about that, guys, for the technical difficulties we were experiencing, but we're good and we're ready to roll now. So definitely going to be valuable for you guys out here tonight. So um, just so you guys know you're not talking to complete strangers, I'll tell you a little bit about myself real quick, my quick story with this. So this summer, so first of all, I'm 18, senior in high school. I go to North Medford, and for those of you who don't know where Medford is, I could tell why. It's a small town in southern Oregon, about 30 miles north of the border, and so born and raised in the city. It's kind of smaller, about 200,000 in the local area, and so for those of you who are from here and know what I'm talking about, you know that it can rain, snow, and be sunny all in the same day. So yard work is what I did growing up, and I kind of got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I went and got an actual job at a pizza parlor, right? And tossed dough for a while. Had fun doing that, but realized it really wasn't something I was that passionate about, just something that gave me a little extra cash. So I ended up quitting that job. Very active in sports, so I picked up sports and stuff back, playing and stuff. And then in the summer last year, I went and got a job at Advanced Air Metal, which is a heating and air conditioning company. And in Medford, it gets anywhere from 100 to 110 plus in the summer, which absolutely sucks if you're doing heating and air conditioning. Let me tell you, I do not recommend it. But I realized that I wasn't passionate about that either, and so I did it over the summer. Though football was starting back up, so I ended up quitting that when season came around. Was really looking for the next thing, and everybody in their life has felt stuck at some point in time, and for me, that was it, because I did not know what I was gonna do. You go from being 17 years old where you have to ask to go to the bathroom to being 18, and then everybody wants you to have your whole life figured out, and that was really coming up. People were asking me the questions, like, what are you going to do after high school? What are your plans? Like, do you have a financial idea? All these different things. And then, this opportunity that you guys are hearing about right here, right now, really just fell into my lap. And I'm very, very grateful for my friend who shared this opportunity with me. And, without him, I don't know where exactly I would be right now. Definitely not on a webinar talking to all you wonderful people on here. But yeah, so that's just my quick backstory, and then obviously with this, it really has changed my life for the better, because not only have I been able to do a lot of personal development, be able to meet a lot of cool people, and travel all over the western region of the United States, and then in August I'm going to be going to Michigan, and in October it's going to be Orlando, Florida, and who knows in between there what else was going to happen. So I'm really excited for the future and where we're going with this, because not only are we helping ourselves in the local area that we're in, but we're also touching out worldwide, right? And I have a guy our team that's sprouting up in the Philippines, and I've never been to the Philippines, guys, but through these webinars, through the use of something like this, that's thankfully Steve Jobs was smart enough to create, we have been able to use that to our advantage and, connect with people all over the world. So to kind of just show a little bit of the culture and identify some issues. We're going to watch a really quick video. So D, if you want to cue that up, we'll watch that real quick.
At start.
Do we actually the opportunity to create the power to what we want to be? We all want things in life. Think about it. What health? We have about student wellness. With our current school, it has turned into tragedy. Many goes to rare. Graduation. Percent of the population owns 6% of the money. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening with that. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. So, um, for those of you who kind of can make out what the video was talking about, it was really just identifying some major issues that we experience in this world right now. Anywhere from people who, realize that, college is definitely changing and, the value of the degree back in like 1980, for example, was way up here, right? And it only costed like at Michigan State, it only cost like 32 bucks or 28 bucks a credit there. And now the value, so this is the old credit, this is the new credit, or where it is in 2016, so 1980, 2016. Guess how much it costs right now for a credit at Michigan State University? Upwards of $300 per credit, and the value of the degree is less. All right, guys. Typically, and anybody who took basic economics, you realize that one of the first things that you learn, is something that when the value of something is up, or when the value of something up, yeah, like I was saying, when value's up, the price will increase too. But when the value decreases, the price should decrease as well. But why is the decreasing college student loan debt or the college value of a degree going down, but the price is still continuing to rise? Guys, we're identifying these issues, and we're not saying don't go to college, guys. I still plan on going to college. I know people that are doing this that are still going to college. We're not saying give up on your dreams. This is something that you can do on the side to build part-time, where you can be financially free in 3 to 8 years if you put in work and if you follow the system. It's really, really simple. And we just identify some problems in that video. So if you get a chance to check out the video, some of you have probably seen it already, I would definitely highly suggest whoever got you on this webinar to go check that out. But really, my favorite part about that video is obviously the cinematography is phenomenal in it, but I also love the part where Alex Morton. He's financially free. He was in the last issue of Forbes, and he was actually out here in Tiny Medford, Oregon, building with us in December, and he's going to be coming back out this summer because we're making moves out here and doing big things. But that's beside the point. The point is that he is talking about major issues that are happening in our world, and he's obviously, like, our group is just set out to, instead of sitting back and watching these things happen, we are deciding to go out there and make things happen, and So with that, I mean, the next thing or the next speaker that I'm going to bring up is the guy who opened it, who started out talking a little bit about himself while I was experiencing technical difficulties, and that is my good friend Mr. Daniel Schuler. And he, just to give you guys a little bit of background on him, he is a phenomenal leader, and he's really became one of my best friends through this industry. And we grew up together in the same town, actually lived a couple blocks away, go figure, went to the same middle school, same elementary school, and same high school. But he's just a little bit older than me, so I never really got to connect on that extra level that you do. But um, you know, he is down in LA right now. He moved down there a couple years ago, going to college, also modeling and acting while going to school full time. And he's still building this business. He's absolutely crushing the game. He just destroyed the third rank of the company this last week. And, he's really chasing down the fourth rank too. So he's out there grinding. He's making things happen. And so with that, I want you all to give your full attention and make sure you keep an open mind as Daniel Schuler drops some good nuggets on here. So D, go ahead, take it away, bro.
Right, Corey. I appreciate you. Message if you can hear me, because I want to make sure I'm not speaking to the blanks. But anyway, guys, thank you again for your notification. But guys, kind of from what you could see from that first video, guys, that video is really the one that I saw when I was first opportunity. I remember, he sent me a very one and told him a minute into the video, and I was like, dude, I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it. How about you guys?
Okay, guys, so Daniel is clearly experiencing massive, massive technical difficulties. So um, I'm gonna just try and go with this thing as best I can. So, like Daniel was saying, he really enjoys the same things. Like he saw similar videos that you guys saw, and he also saw a vision with it. Though the videos that he saw weren't even as good. We just got these videos like 3 weeks ago and just dropped actually the first app in the entire network marketing industry. It costs over $200,000 to make this app, but it is so worth it, guys. Literally, you can run your entire business from your phone. Absolutely, absolutely insane stuff we're doing. So, you have to, move on with the times if you want to continue to make money. Someone says the only constant is change. All right, and that is so true, especially in the age that we live in. Oh, yo, D, are you back on, bro?
Are we good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the crap and get this rolling, because I don't know how much more Wi-Fi we have. I'm in a very spotty area. But anyway, guys, again, I apologize for that. And so, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share my quick 30-second story and try to run these videos for you guys before I get kicked off again. And so, my name's Daniel Schuler. I'm also from Medford, Oregon, where Corey was talking about, and like he said, it's a very small town. I've been busy my entire life. I've played 7 different sports, 3 different instruments. I wanted to be a D1 athlete, as a lot of young guys do, and I actually had a pretty good opportunity to do that. But when I was 16 years old, keep in mind I played sports for 15 years of my life, so I'm an athlete in my head. And when I was 16 years old, I was presented with an opportunity to go into the entertainment industry. And what I said earlier about the doors was relevant in my life then. And so I went into the room of the entertainment industry, checked it out, ended up killing it. So that was now a new career option for me. And so I now had the choice of either going into the entertainment industry for 4 years in college and building a career, or playing golf for 4 years and just playing golf to say I played golf. And I was really torn because I didn't know what I wanted to do now that I had both of these options. And so, when I was 17, I was still having this dilemma, if you will, and I got into a nearly fatal car accident. And there was something that happened in my life that weekend that really solidified that I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. So I finished out high school playing golf. I moved to California, where I am now. I'm going to Santa Monica College, majoring in French, minoring in international business. And guys, I was stuck also. I've never had a job. I've never had time for a job. My parents support me. It was embarrassing because I was 20 years old, and I just wanted to find a way where I could really give back to my parents for everything they've given to me, and really give to the people that I love. And so, I just didn't know how to do that, because in this day and age, guys, it's grades, college, job, vacation, maybe sometimes, for 40 years of your life. And that was not for me, but I just didn't know any type of opportunity that I could have. And so, what ended up happening is I got presented with this opportunity by Corey Reese. I can't thank him enough, because I really honestly don't know what I'd be doing today without this. The past 7 months I've been involved in network marketing and in this group, Generation Young. I've been able to travel all over the U.S. with Kenny, Corey, and a bunch of other of our close friends. I've been able to make some extra money. I've been able to help people get out of situations they never thought they could get out of. And it's just been incredible. And guys, I could go on and on and on about this, but the nice thing is, we have all these videos that explain everything. And so, the first video, you guys may be a little bit confused still about what Generation Young is, and so I am excited to show you this next video here. It's about 10 minutes long, so bear with me. I really hope it doesn't cut out, but if it does, we're just going to go the old-fashioned way and spit knowledge about it as fast as possible. Thank you again for your patience, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and get the second video started.
So I know what you're thinking. After watching that first video, you're thinking, number one, that guy might have a point. There are some problems in this world. There are some things that need change, and it really is up to us to, as Gandhi said, be the change that we want to see in this world. But number two, you're probably a little bit skeptical. You're probably thinking it may sound too good to be true. How is it really possible? And if there really were a solution to all these problems, why hadn't we ever figured them out before? And my answer to that question will be this. If everything in this world that seemed too good to be true were too good to be true, when did we ever have the opportunity? Think about it this way. Everything that we currently take for granted at one point was labeled too good to be true. Like the fact that you can walk into a room, hit up a plastic switch, and the whole room illuminates. Or the fact that you can take a sheet of metal, bend it, and fly it over the ocean. At one point, these were labeled too good to be true. But fortunately, Edison and the Wright brothers didn't think so. And in 1903, the Wright brothers completely revolutionized flight, and now we fly in planes and utilize electricity all the time. You see, in this world, I believe the only constant that we have is change, right? And in this world today, change is happening faster than ever. Just look at tech.
Okay, guys, it's looking like that video is not coming up.
Your cell phone, for example. 15 years ago, it looked like a brick. Now you can do.
Yeah. That video is going to be off and on the entire time, which is just going to be a waste of time. And so I'm going to go ahead and dive into exactly what Generation Young is and what the second video entails. And then I'm really excited for our final speaker who's going to kind of close things off. And so, guys, Generation Young is a young movement, okay? And we're connecting and developing the next generation of entrepreneurial leaders who have a desire to leave the world a better place. And we really focused on two problems that we found that really people are aware of, but they really don't know how to deal with. Number one being health, and number two being wealth. 1 out of every 2 males and 1 out of every 3 females will get cancer. And that blew my mind, right? I just heard that and I didn't. I was like, there's a guy sitting next to me. You know, is it me or him? And it scared me. And so, you know, what I really realized is Generation Young has a corporate partnership with a company called Jeunesse Global. And Jeunesse Global is the fastest growing company to $1 billion in the history of all of network marketing. Network marketing has been around for 110 years. There's tons and tons and tons of companies, and the fastest company to hit $1 billion before us was it took them 21 years, right? We just did it in 6. In 2014 to 2015, we pushed over $1.2 billion in sales. So we beat the previous company by 15 years, which is crazy. The only companies that we can compare to for having that much success in such a little amount of time is Apple, Facebook, and Amazon. And those are all juggernauts of companies, right? And you look at things like Uber. It's the number one taxi service in the world. Doesn't own a single taxi. Airbnb is the number one like hotel service and doesn't own any real estate. Facebook is the number one producer, number one networking resource, if you will, and it doesn't produce any of its own content. It's all the people's content. And it blew my mind, guys. And if you look around, you know, when's the last time you really looked at a billboard and like wrote down a number for that billboard, or went on YouTube and were like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's see what this ad has to say? You don't do that. You know, it's all about word of mouth advertisement today. And Jeunesse Global saw that, and rather than investing billions and billions of dollars or millions and millions of dollars into traditional advertisement that doesn't even work anymore, they realized that it's all about word of mouth advertisement. And so what they did is they transferred all of that money. They're using all of that money to pay us to do what we do every day. Girls walk around with Starbucks like it's their job. Guys walk around with Nike like they're sponsored by them. But every time someone buys a Nike shirt or a Starbucks drink because of us, we don't get paid. How nice would it be to go to a movie and get a little check from the movie theater if we bring 10 of our friends saying, here's $10, thanks for making us some more money? But it doesn't work like that. And so, you know, it's really revolutionary. What we really do is we provide hope in the form of financial options through the promotion of a revolutionary youth enhancement system. And what the youth enhancement system is, it incorporates all these different systems of health, right? So we have a product called Reserve. It's an antioxidant gel. It's got resveratrol in it. You know, there was a 60 Minutes report on how Americans and everybody isn't getting enough resveratrol. So we've got the antioxidant gel that helps, you know, boost your immune system, lower cholesterol, all that good stuff. We have a product called Finity. The person who created Finity, it's a supplement, won a Nobel Peace Prize for his research. And what it does is it lengthens telomeres, which are on the ends of your chromosomes, which basically reverses. It's nuts. And we have AM, PM vitamins. AM in the morning, PM at night. Obviously, 75 different nutrients and vitamins in them. I take 2 p.m. every night before I sleep, the best sleep I've ever gotten. We have an all-natural energy drink called Nevo. Just came out 6 months ago. It's all organic. It's got organic cane sugar. There's no taurine. It's low in carbs, low in sugar. It tastes amazing. We've got 4 different flavors. We just launched an entire new fitness line. We have Zen Fused Protein, which has micellar and whey protein. Micellar protein is processed slowly. Whey protein is processed quickly, and when you put them together, it helps you really build and maintain lean muscle mass and helps you lose weight. We have Zen Shape, which promotes weight loss. It's got the #1 ingredient, according to Forbes, for weight loss, the African mango seed extract. We've got Zen Prime, which is a detox supplement. We've got Zen Fit, which is branched-chain amino acids. It's a powder you can put into your drink, into water. Stays the same color as water. It's the building blocks of protein. We also have an incredible skin line, and this is really what's made Jeunesse the way it is we have this product called Instantly Ageless, and within 2 minutes you dab the product on your eyes or on your face or your forehead, wherever there's wrinkles or bags or whatever the case may be, and within 2 minutes it's gone. Completely gone. It blew my mind when I saw this video. It's a liquid Botox essentially, and on top of that, there's 7 other skin products that are for more permanent results. Instantly Ageless is a temporary fix. You know, Luminesse, the skin line, is for more permanent results. And so, guys, when I personally saw these products, I was blown away. I was blown away. And in order to be a promoter, you have to be a consumer, right? And so I ordered these products, and they've changed my life, guys. They've truly changed my life. And what's incredible about this is, guys, Jen Young's partnership with Jeunesse Global has allowed us not only to be a promoter and consumer of some of the most incredible products I've seen, but it gives a financial options. We provide hope in the form of financial options, like I said earlier. We get paid 6 different ways, which is unbelievable. And guys, it's really an opportunity that is completely revolutionary. And I know this is very quick. It's a lot of information, but to really kind of close things off and tell you, a little bit more about our pay plan, a little bit more about how you can get involved, a little bit more on just about really what this has done in this guy's life and how you guys can take advantage of it. I can't wait to pass it over to our next speaker. And this is a guy that, again, we grew up 40 minutes from each other for our entire life. I didn't even know he existed until this business came around. And the past 7 months, I've really gotten to know this guy, and he's completely changed my life. He's one of my best friends now. He's been able to buy a new car in cash. He's been able to pay for school. He's been able to travel all around everywhere. We were just in Vegas together. We're going to Michigan together, Orlando. Probably going to go to the Philippines soon here also. And on top of that, guys, he's just got the biggest heart. He really has a desire and a heart for helping people, and he just recently smashed the 3rd rank in the company. And guys, I would trust this guy with anything I have. Everything he's ever said, I believed 100%. He's kept me in check. He's done all these different things. And so, with that, I would like to kick it over to my good friend, Mr. Kenny Rodriguez.
Yo, D, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, man. I'm on the screen, right? Google Hangouts is funny, obviously, as we all can tell. We're good? Perfect.
You're good.
All right. What's going on, guys? Like Daniel said, my name's Kenny Rodriguez. Super excited to be on the call with you guys tonight. And why I say that is because I remember when I was first checking this out, when I was first looking into, this industry and everything that this whole thing is about. And I know that we've been on here for a minute. We've had some technical difficulties. So first of all, thanks for dealing with that. Everything is always perfect, right? You never win or lose. You always win or you learn. And so obviously I think we learned a couple of things tonight as far as technology goes, and we're going to continue improving these calls and getting better and better. But, going forward from there, really, for me, I saw, I'm going to skip sort of past my story. For me, I saw this whole thing, and there are 4 huge reasons why I got started. Number 1 was the support. I saw the support of the people around me that wanted the same things that I wanted, people that were excited about their future, but, getting results in the present. And I saw the presence of mentors, and I could learn from people that not only had what I wanted, but started where I started and were the people I wanted to become.
And we lost him. He'll be back on in a second, but just to kind of pick up where he left off, he was talking about seeing where people were as to where they are now. And, Kenny, I really respect him because he not only was he like one of the original people in my area, he was one of the best people ever at portraying a vision, all right? I remember the first home event I went to, which, by the way, if you guys don't know what that is, it's where we just come together in somebody's house, whoever's in your area, wherever you're from, and we just go there, and then we, from there, we show a couple of videos, pretty much do what we're doing right now, but at a house. And so if you guys haven't been to one, I really encourage you to go. But anyways, the first home event I went into, it was absolutely phenomenal. He did a really good presentation. It was a little bit different than what we're doing right now, but I really appreciated him because it was genuine, right? Just like this is genuine. No, this is we're just going with the flow right now. Obviously, we're experiencing technical difficulties left and right, but we're still going with it. And I respect Kenny because he the first day that he talked with me and stuff, he showed me the vision. He would
sat down with me in front of the room and my friend Peter, and we looked up at this rafters in the top of the roof, or the top floor of this guy's house, and he said, one day we're going to have people sitting here, 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 and lined up all the way up there, and people are going to be looking for places to stand. Guess what? That came true. So obviously Kenny's back on here, so bro, I'm going to toss it back over to you.
Perfect. And I think I fixed it so that when people call me, I don't get kicked off. But, really, guys, I'm going to say some closing thoughts is number one is that whoever invited you on here to hear these guys' stories, did so not because they're trying to get you into something, but because they like, trust, and respect you enough to do so. They know what this opportunity is done for them. They know what this opportunity is done for so many people, and they want to share that excitement, that chance for growth, and that opportunity for change in your life with you. And that's why you're on here. And so what I would really encourage you guys to do is, number one, have an open mind. I think it was Oprah that said the most expensive thing you can own in today's economy is a closed mind. Your mind's like a parachute. If it's not open, you're dead. No one likes death. So have an open mind is my point. And number two is check out the videos that we were trying to plan this thing that really go over this entire opportunity. They talk about the success stories. They talk about the products and everything that we're excited about. And from there, what we're going to be doing is connecting with someone that's seen the success that we've seen, really so you can relate to them, ask them any questions you have. But my encouragement for you guys tonight is simply this. Get back with whoever invited you. Ask them why they're doing this. Get any questions you have answered. Check out the videos. Have an open mind. And see this for what it is. Question it logically, and get fully educated on it so you can make a business decision on what we're all about. And we'd love to have you a part of the family. With that, guys, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for being on. We appreciate you.